All right, Holly and I are going to show you guys how to make sourdough. So first thing we need is some starter. So this one's been out of the fridge overnight. You don't need to leave it out overnight. You can just take it out of the fridge and feed it. So step one is we're going to feed our starter. So we put it on the scale and zero the scale. You always want to have at least 100 grams of starter in there. Most recipes call for 100. So if we're going to take 100 out, we need to add 100 first. So we zeroed the scale, Holly. Go ahead and add equal parts flour and water. So Holly's going to add 50 grams of flour and 50 grams of water. She's got a lot there. How much did you add? Okay, don't take it out. All right, so Holly added 100, so we'll just double the water, okay? So we'll add 100 water now, or 109 to be exact, taking us to 218. So we'll just make 2 loaves. And you don't have to be exact. Okay, now mix it up, please. I suggest using my sourdough mixer. And that's what it'll look like. So we're going to come back in about 3 or 4 hours and this will hopefully have doubled. All right, it's been 4 hours since we fed our starter. So let's have a peek. Nice and bubbly. Oh yeah, it smells. It's eating well. So you can see it's gone up, doubled in size. So let's put our bowl on our scale and zero it. Now you got the spoon in there, so okay. Start with 100 grams of starter. Close enough. Okay, next 350 grams of water. Okay, now 10 grams of salt. I like fine sea salt to get this at Superstore. So take us to 482. Perfect. Now before we add the flour, we'll give this a stir. Dissolve the salt a little bit, mixing the starter with the water. Now when it comes to flour, I've made it with bread flour, I've made it with regular flour, I've made it with whole wheat flour. This is the bread flour, gives me the best crust, so Robin Hood bread flour. I think it's got like 2% more protein than regular flour, so stronger gluten or something. Okay, so now we're gonna add 500 flour. So 500, perfect. Okay, mix it all together. There's chaos all over the air. There's trouble out on the streets. The bad guys have taken over. They're listening as we speak. One of my favorite tools for bread are these scrapers you get off Amazon. You get 6 of them for like $5. Makes cleanup way easier. Makes mixing easier. Makes everything easier. Kind of just giving it a light knead. Get all the flour mixed in. Okay. Got a nice big ball of dough. And now we're going to leave it for an hour and let the flour absorb the water. So we're going to put a lid on top. You can either loosely just put a lid, or also off Amazon, these plastic covers. All right, we'll see you in an hour, dough. So it's been closer to 2 hours, but I had a nap. So, as you can see, it's already starting to rise a little bit. Now we're going to do some stretch and folds. So basically, we're going to put our fingers underneath. Pick it up, stretch it, fold it on top. Turn it 90 degrees. Do it again. 90 degrees. Do it again. Last one. Get underneath, stretch it all up, fold it in half, drop it back in. There we go. We're gonna do this 3 more times every 30 minutes. That's it. All right, it's 10 p.m. As you can see, our dough has clearly doubled in size. Nice and poofy, so time to turn it out. Spread some flour. So, pick 2 edges, fold them in the other way, just like that. Flip it upside down, and then we just sort of do this, form it into a nice loaf of dough. There you go. Just gonna throw it on some parchment paper. Back into the container. It'll rise overnight and we'll bake it in the morning. That's it. Get your oven to 500, get your pot in there. Take about 20 minutes to heat up. Oven beat, piping hot. Take your dough straight out of the fridge. Probably rose a bit overnight. Straight into the pot. Actually, let's score it first. You can use a lame or a knife. This lets the gas escape as it bakes. Back into the oven. 500 degrees for 30 minutes. Thank you. With the lid on, it'll make steam, which will make the nice crust. All right, 30 minutes is up. Turn the temperature down to 425. And let's remove the lid. "15 minutes at 425. All right, 15 minutes at 425. Pop her onto the cooling rack.